Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is August the 10th, 2020. Bitcoin. This is the update video for Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the market in Bitcoin and can the price explode above $12,000. That is the crucial location to which the battle is going to go on between the strength and the weakness, period. That area. Now, before we talk about whether or not Bitcoin has the ability to break above $12,000, you guys appreciate our videos, hit the like button, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you all become notified whenever we upload our simplistic content on this particular platform. Do that, and then join us on our website, HueFinancial.com. Definitely want to continue to make you all stay plugged in so you do not miss out on any of the content that we are covering in the cryptocurrency space. It's simple. This is how you're able to maintain profitability and get the profit off the market. You have to be ahead of the game. That's how this game needs to be played. So we want you all to join us while we do it. All right, so Bitcoin, August the 7th was the last day that we concluded our video on Bitcoin, and over the last 3 days, you guys can see our expectations. We expected the market in Bitcoin to go higher in price. Now, do you remember where we had our TP at in Bitcoin? Because it's not a surprise. You guys can see that horizontal line right there at $12,000. We expected the market to get some restriction at that price. And look at what the market action is showing us on today's daily price bar. The trap tried to break above 12,000 a day. It tried. And right now is losing. Right now, the trap is showing that he's not capable of breaking price above $12,000 in Bitcoin at this particular moment. So what does that mean in the sense of, well, where will Bitcoin go over the next couple of days? It tells you that the market in Bitcoin is not ready yet. So we're going to come right back to where we traded at over the last couple of days until we're ready. Okay? You can see that. So we had our TP into the market in Bitcoin at 12K. So at least 2%. I mean, you got to take it how you live. You got to get it when you can get it, when you're not in control of the market. 2% tag out at $12,000. So let's get rid of it. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see how the market has closed on a weekly time frame. So all of that weakness that played out in Bitcoin right here on the week of July 27th, the market was still able to close higher than the close of that particular week on last week's price bar. That is huge. And not only that, the market in Bitcoin has established itself for support at $11,000. I mentioned that on our last video for this. In the long term, get this, in the long term, Bitcoin trades above 11,000. The market sentiment is strength, meaning that they want the price to go higher. From a weekly long-term perspective, we break 11,000, then the market is not expecting to go higher. Keep your eyes open on that as we see this market in Bitcoin bounce in between that $1,000 difference between 11,000 for support and 12,000 for restriction. That's the area of contention for the market participants. That's it, period. In the long term, it is. So far, based off what has occurred in combination over the last 3 weeks, this $12,000 restriction area is the one that is in jeopardy of being broken to the upside right now. So as we go throughout this trading week, we need to keep our eyes focused on whether or not the trap will successfully break above 12,000. Because right now, starting out this week, he's not being successful at it. Okay. Looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, you guys can see where the problem started. It started right here. And we're seeing a pretty good spread coming to the market in Bitcoin on a 4-hour time frame. Right. So you can see generally how the trend in Bitcoin is definitely trading well away from the trend to where we initially started at on the 23rd of July, 22nd of July. But you might see some people take a closer trend in Bitcoin to this particular level right there. Okay. This trend here is a lot stronger than the one that started back on the 22nd, 23rd of July. It is. That's why we're seeing this market currently bouncing off of that line currently, because everyone else can see this. There's no secrets in the market. It's only how you're able to distinguish to what is being told to you. Okay. So weakness has just started entering the market for Bitcoin. It just started. You see? Changing over for the multiple time frames, you can still see this very wide spread coming to the market in Bitcoin. So now, on an hourly perspective, you can see a little bit better that we cannot break above 11,800, maybe even 11,875, give or take. We're not going to move higher until we're able to successfully break back up above it. Okay, so we have some more weakness to contend with in Bitcoin, at least on an hourly basis. Okay, so what we're looking for in the market in Bitcoin is still some minor weakness. So we're going to play the weakness to the downside in Bitcoin. Not much, just relax. And from a daily perspective, we're going to continue to play the weakness in Bitcoin because we get an idea that the market right now is not wanting to break above $12,000. That's it. And we're going to TP right there around 11,400. Well, I'm sorry, 11,600. Well, you know what? The difference is so minimal of where Bitcoin can go. We're not going to put in a forecast. How about that? We need to really see how the market concludes on this daily price bar before we have a better idea as to whether or not it's going to recover and move back up to 12 grand. Because right now, it doesn't look like it. The weakness is still here into the market in Bitcoin, but it's not extreme weakness. So relax. But the market is still weak though. All right. So we're just going to sit the sideline. You know, sometimes you need to take a break, let the market work the kinks out. And then when you see a better picture being formed, then that's when you'll jump back in. And this is a prime example of us showing you just that. Okay. So questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And I will talk to you all on the next one.